Christians, my friend here asked a good question. Is not predestination for God's chosen people only? No, it's not. Predestination covers everything. Basically, what it means is that God has called all things, everything that takes place in this earth, God has predestined to happen. Look at it this way. It would be impossible for God to predestinate his chosen people only to salvation unless it was from among those who were predestined to not have salvation. So one move in one direction for some implies another direction for the remainder, if that makes any sense. So God could not make a exercise a will of decree for some people to go on one direction and not have the others be affected by going in another direction, is what I'm trying to say. So now some have argued that predestination does only imply to them. And in one sense, you could say that, because if all mankind is born dead to sin and trespasses, but God before time began elected or predestined for those whom he has predestined to be saved, then you can say on one hand that he didn't predestinate the others to death because they were already dead. Some people have made that argument, but the fact remains this: God has predestined everything that takes place in creation. So there's nothing that goes on outside of his eternal decree or his predestination. Nothing happens by chance. And that's what predestination is. God, by his very essence, has no room for chance. There's no way anything happens outside of God's predeterminating counsel. Be provoked and be persuaded.